but nothing too crazy here. I'm just hoping we get a competitive half.
Me too.
Because this game has been wild. Even if one team goes up 11-1, 12-0 at the half, I'm still going to be locked in, expecting the comeback. And remember, what's at stake here?
Net's a little bit worried here. There's a fight taken towards the back of the spawn. Sato absorbing up a lot of that util, just forcing it out nice and early from Cloud9, but they're taking control of it with a nade rebounding. It's enough damage done. It just explodes his adversary. Tech's now trying to dominate one more position. An avenue over towards Waterfall. Goes back towards it. You can hear it, the rumble of the footsteps. Cloud9 are dead set on taking this site fast and loose potentially, but now tightening up. At least they're trying to take these fights together. The right click through the smoke, and Zephyr snap into the side. All the way walked up here. Contact by Mitch, and yeah, just sees it. Heads popped onto the side here, spraying away with that Spectre. Able to at least combine it. Crossfire setup. They know where these last few stragglers should be.
One enemy remaining.
Kills get spread across the board for C9. A couple of players halfway to an ultimate.
Yeah.
But nothing super dangerous for Leviathan to have to think about in the next. Flawless opener. Zephyr the closest to getting a Steel Garden online.
All stacked together. There's a nade that's going to be rebounding, recoiling straight into the back there. Already Oxy's delivering death from the side. It's that Guardian in his hands. Right behind him in tailwind here, so drops down. Oh my god, what a transfer! Players were barely there together, the bullets just landing perfectly where they needed to, and suddenly just like this, Lev have found a way back in. It was dire straits. No one covering for this one for the pop, but Okeanos, he doesn't even need the cover.
He's covering himself.
Yeah.
King was really trying to work things around the map. He's doing a lot of wall up on A, tap the door at the same time as throwing a smoke over towards C.
But the danger's going to be lying in wait. Paranoia is good. Connects. It's going to be pushing it back. There's only 20 seconds left for this one. And you look at the pivot. Oh my god, King. It's disgusting work. Paranoia forwards again. Net is getting the squeeze put onto him. Bullets just laying him out from the side. A heavy lick found, but there's 12 seconds left. You've got to get into the B side. There's no time left to really make a play here. Time dwindling. Going to get themselves in. Being surrounded here by Cloud9. Cloud9 willing to give them that space to at least get that plant down. An extension forward. They don't try and play it fast and loose, as is their motto. Sato receives it.
So, if Cloud9 had gone to try to deny the spike plant there, I don't think it would have worked for them.
Out towards it, and Mitch is the one without a gun.
Back towards C again.
Back towards C again. 40 seconds. Indecision could be spelling disaster out for you. Zephyr holding it down towards the back. Again, plenty of targets, but nobody stepping over that line. In through the choke point now, getting a bit of a move on, and Oxy will fall. Going down in a moment, but Zephyr still needs to be removing that counter spam. Again, it's picture perfect, but not expecting Net to just slip in through the back. Seeing the heads roll, and Com just finds that timing to strike back.
Crazy that they've managed to do that without any smokes on site as well. Okeanos was using them for the fake.
Weapon's not too good in the hands of Mitch here. It's random stray shots and spam. It's an upgrade acquired. Vic is there. Plants down for Lev. Comes out of how these individual fights get taken. Sees, just sidestep, but Vic is there. Forwards again. Okeanos now left to do it in a 1v2. Now with a smoke propped up. Catches the first, there's 8 bullets left. Not baited out, but Vic still claims his life.
Big kill for Vic to be able to get.
Take the wall out. And yeah, already. The goal really just trying to pull out these ults from the Cloud9 players. Zephyr lets it loose early. Sato, where's he found that? It's good for a moment. Sato wants to step forwards. Mitch just denies him that chance. Forwards again, but that horn is immediately dealt with.
They can dismissed.
He could go for the pivot options here, but it's Cloud9. They have heavy stacked it all the way to the back of the sides. It's the timing here. Okeanos trying to slip it around here, and he sees him up on top of the net. It's another 1v1 that he could be earning himself, but that pitch drop down, and now a showstopper in the hands of Oxy. It's just the one before Com trades him out. Net is forwards. Gliding again. King is just getting way too cheeky with it.
That movement is so nice, knowing that he has the health advantage in that spot.
Mouse
Phantom
one
in hand.
and A or D on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Not going to be going for it. No plays made to try and collect some exits.
These A to B pivots are the thing that's really not working for Cloud9.
Yeah. Here we go though. Sending it forwards there, flying with the util. Sato, who's eager for the engagement, just hopped up onto that, but
yeah,
maybe.
I mean, Com can bring the spike, but he's going to be so late.
Yep, Levin to the back of the side. They want to try and remove these players as well. Oxy, you're not going to be standing a chance against this one. Being swarmed rapidly, approaching off to the side here, trying to land those shots and land them well, but again, the weaponry differential, too much for him. Spike is late to the party. Net, hold on, there was a chance.
I don't think there is, just based on the way that he's playing.
Working towards it. All the bodies just dropping outside stairs and now doubled up.
Comm is one body shot, but you gotta land a heady onto King.
Should be a free gun available.
Oh, there is one. There is one.
It could still be doable. Too much to clear. 15 bullets in the gun. Doesn't want to reload, doesn't want to give away the position. Crouched up onto the line. Comm strikes first.
They still have a showstopper to barrel their way through, but it's going to be through the pit.
Yeah, and the pit is where the danger lies again. Net is holding it. Strong just backs it up and concedes a lot of this space now when he hears that. The showstopper going his way. Still, with the door open, there was an even fight to be taken. Oxy wasn't expecting it. Backs himself out. The pit's going to be dropping. Lev, they have access towards it with 19 seconds left. It's a tight window and a tight margins. Still the fight's taken forwards again. Together, the discipline reigning for Lev. They're trying to make the most of it now, and Okeanos is holding his own.
And this round they had multiple different opportunities because they tried that hit into B. Forced out the ult from Mitch, who is the final player left alive, and not for long.
Yeah, he's gone, finished. Back to the grave here.
Now he's already got 10, yeah.
Aggressive refight here to seize. There's a connection, and an 8 to the side. Mitch is just trying to sidestep most of this one here with a haunt. Used up overhead. It's an open door, an open sightline. Vic is eager to take that fight. Okeanos is removed. Essentially on an island, but it's been watched for now and holding. Crosshair placement almost perfect for him. Mitch, so close to walking into it. Paranoia is good. Close quarters. Trying to take that fight towards it again, but finally going to be removed away from that angle. Vic is forwards. Has to deal with that horn first. But he's got a whole lot more coming for him. It's a good adjustment in the end to at least take out Comm, but the trade was always in sight.
Good thorns from Tex. Pushes back Net. Allows him to double up with Zephyr though. They can play the 2v1.
Tex. He's won clutches like this before. Even in this series. 1v2. Just needs that first one, but he misses the timing onto it, but still strikes anyway. Whipping his way around to the side. He's getting the info necessary. Zephyr, it's a tap. The thorns dead, and Zephyr just holds his nerve. Oh, Snacker's not being built up.
Yeah, I mean, now though, you're just kind of giving yourself only the loser's bonus.
Is anything! Zephyr with the rightful player. It's a sheriff in the hands of Oxy. Can't do a lot from that spot. Vic, just a paranoia and a disengage out.
And Comm's going to invest an ultimate into it as well, just to confirm the B is empty.
That could be the backstab. As soon as he hears that ult, he's immediately making his move forwards. This is Lev taking good ground over towards B, but now King. It's an important fight to win. Just leaping straight into the fight. Net for long enough for this backstab to pay off. Okeanos' full knife out now. The weapon is primed and ready. It's a tap and a smoke into the face as well, but he lays claim to the life anyway. Okeanos reveals a bound. Okeanos at 4. And just one to stand. It's Mitch against it. Trying to force his fights out, but with time ticking against him, it's not in his favor. No waste today, not right now, but it's a round. Another one added up to the tally. Leviathan with a 2-round lead. They have good ults to do so.
Yeah, Steel Garden. Oxy might get a showstopper midway through.
Planting for Mao Nets. Beautiful pick. Okeanos dropped.
That's the danger player gone.
Yeah, and here's that Steel Garden now. It's going to be clearing out just the entirety here forward. Sato didn't know which to switch into. He had knife out into the shorty, but he's going to be gone anyway. Drifting away, Tex. Trying to at least offset it with the movement, trying to stay alive, but his flood attempt by Cloud9 should just not be denied whatsoever. Decent go from Comm. The haunt not broken. Wall up, contacting up as soon as his curtain drops. Could get bloody, could get dangerous. Here's that showstopper, and here's a surprise! An absolute explosion. The satchel towards the end, though. Okeanos is still alive.
Is Mitch wanting to go for a refight? Yeah, they've got all 3
players. Be fading. The bodies are stacked up here. Cloud9 are really trying to fight over this again. 2 for Nail. They're just holding down these angles, and this line of sight is still left into that 1v2. Okeanos cleans up entirely, stands up. Potentially, hold on, that's a lot of damage done, and still Mitch is already up onto the B side. There's a plan online, there was no pushback. Bloom is a bit of a danger for them.
I like the aggression. I like the aggression in heaven for Cloud9. Vic and Oxy taking a lot of this space.
And here in the bodies now, Oxy's ready. It's a classic, primed and ready, potentially able to right clicks as well, but it needs to be tight and controlled. Vic just claims the one before he backs out, but again, he's going to be feeling that pressure and already dominates up to the angle. They're losing control of this one steadily. Lev dissecting most of this side away, ripping away the chances, and for Mitch, comes out of desperation. Last-ditch effort, shots into the dark, nailing the one, but King has full faith in the rookie sideline, and next to him, Sato just deleting him out of the fight.
Stinger, no armor for Mitch, but for the rest, just trying to make this work on the attack.
If this fails, this gambit is everything right now. Stepping forwards again with that Stinger. So Okeanos forwards again, Outlaw over the shoulder. dynamic duo that they are. All in Gambit. This is Mitch just trying to apply as much pressure as possible, making it feel like it could be more of them, but just a haunt, door, flip switch, so now waiting for it. Sato's immediately there with a return of the fire. His discipline has been picture perfect, really. All game long, Leviathan have been so good at just playing the trades off of one another.
And there's no way there's even enough time. I mean, Mitch was just supposed to be a distraction on the other side of the map. The Gambits failed utterly for C9.
This just could be the first nail in the coffin, sending Cloud9 down into the lowers. Around like that with an all-in investment. Just holding this one down with the Outlaw. ADing up, trying to stay sharp. Not falling asleep at the wheel for now, but the reposition, still they just land straight into the chest of these Cloud9 players. They are swarming this spot, and it is lovely work from Okeanos.
Net would have to pull out one of the most outrageous 1v3s.
Not going to be given any sort of chance for it. It's a lovely shot. Just when he was blinded up here, but he should be quickly swarmed. Time still remains. He's going to be able to get the plant down. He's gifted that one. Possibility. But surely with discipline, LEV played this one together. Hasn't been lacking it at any point of this one. That's a nasty shot. Net made it much more winnable. But Okeanos is the one with a rifle and a smoke to obfuscate, to hide the intent. It's half onto the defuse already. Sticking, sticking, sticking! And the bluff not called. Okeanos is given a chance straight back.
They've taken the whole of Rebel control.
And an aggro peek.
Oh, it's brutal. It's utterly brutal.
Fully getting the move on. Mitch, plant, being stuck now, and now the paranoia's being sent forwards along with that showstopper here. Clearing into the corner, they clear it behind the pillar. Cloud9 trying to hold on with everything they've got, but still it's not enough. The flood of bodies out. Leviathan have got this one, but Zeppa's trying to work magic once more. Maneuvering, trying to ice the fights out. Ran himself into it, but he's got to hear this one as well. Skipping around, King gets the info necessary. Okeanos now onto that spike, just trying to stick it to half, while King finishes the job. He's feeling it. Hear it with a scurry of the footsteps, but he's way out into the open with a util. This is aggressive by Zeppa. Takes a side by Storm. Two players dropping and a bit of min-maxing towards the end means that they're going to have that showstopper in for the next. Lev, no reason not to make a play for this one, but Mitch should be able to seal in the gaps. Ensure that there is no funny business to occur. With every kill, every toppled player, Cloud9 stay alive a little bit longer. Yeah, who knows? String the ults together. Keep the rounds going.
It's an eco here for Lev, or like a half-buy, except that King has forced.
Sees Nade waited out. Cloud9 looking to try and take this one further. That's a showstopper. God damn! Oxy, there's no slowing down. Taking it by brute force now and trying to fight forwards once more. Sato! He's answered back. Potentially a bit of overheating there, but he's done the damage now. It's a 2v2.
Tex only coming into this one with a classic.
King's out into the open. Steady with the aim, eventually tapping down that IGL on the opposite side of things, but Tex has picked up the gun now in a 1v2. Doubled up towards Tree now. Weak enough player. Vic's taking contact. He's not even dropped as well. Sharp shooting. One bullet to the cranium. Does Tex in. Dangerous spot to be playing in here, but maybe even anticipated. Yeah, Net was just swinging straight in. Crosshair placement was good for it. This one, admittedly, a little bit harder potentially. He's being overwhelmed. Swarmed by potentially those bullets. Still with the classics in hand. Even a satchel broken mid-air. Cloud9 survive. They hold back Lev when they were making those risky endeavors. Yeah,
Mitch didn't actually take the ult orb, so he's still one off after taking his plant and give Lev an opportunity to come back in. But if you just, play with a bit of patience.
The Bucky, and there it is. Delivered into death. Good return of the shot from Zeppa. That's a hard shot to hit when Sato was sailing into the air, but...
And honestly, just take the moment now, as Com is waiting to die to Spike, for Leviathan to think about what they're going to do against these ults. They know that there's going to be a big ultimate round happening. Is King going to pit over towards C? And if he does, are they worried that it's going to get hit with a Fade ult or a Steel Guard, something like that?
Flip of a switch now with a knife falling through the back, and that's a pit to try and at least push them back and away. King holds his ground, needs some help from the rest of his team now up through and towards heaven. To Paranoid, it sweeps, but it just ends up missing. Com is there, Steel Guard are now offloaded. It's an abundance of your ults and a util, and really all needs to come to fruition now for Cloud9. It can't be wasted effort or wasted breath. They want to fight forwards again, second guessing themselves. What is the next stage of the play? Fight to be taken again into pit. Blind is good. Leaping forwards again. Is it Cloud9 over fighting? Potentially not. And they have just dominated that high ground position. Tex left to do it again in a 1v2.
Spike planted.
C9 doubling up, taking heaven control, but they were very noisy on the rope there.
Heard the ropes.
Tex knows there's at least one person up here.
Oxy's alone taking this fight now. Vic,
That's a weird angle.
not ready to really take this one here, but forwards and sharp is the aim by Oxy.
In a really winnable scenario.
Prowler. Catch, doesn't connect. Lev. Okeanos is out wide into the open. That was your rifle player. Like, there potentially are more players there waiting. Sato with a showstop. When time becomes an issue now, down to that 30 seconds mark, this is going into the B pivot. Sato finally lets loose, unleashes it, but he can't get it off in time. It's a squeeze in that pinch play. Forwards again with a pit. Drop down, trying to get a move on. Tex obliterates. Lev are finding their windows, the opportunities there, but a showstopper lands at the feet, and Tex is gone. Turned into pink mist. The weaponry might be taken away, but Com has been left to pick up the rest of the pieces. See if he can carve out a path, potentially. Oxy, so damn aggro. Doesn't have a haunt, one play to break. Doesn't give away the hand too much here, but now you see that ult popped off in through into tree. That's a full stick and a full committal as well. Okeanos is forwards again. Vic, he earns himself one. Okeanos has got to do it all, but Net being on that cleanup. Zephyr lying in wait. Strikes where it hurts the most there. This is Cloud9 now bringing it up level. Unless Tex can pull off another miracle, but he's always being pressed into these unwinnable spots.
The loss bonus is pretty huge here for Lev.
Could turn the tide of this one. The fate of this fight is about to kick off right now. Horn in through the back, still guarding on top of it. Forced to respect it. You have a lot of util though. Here it is, vulnerability! No way is Oxy getting away with that.
Did King just run into the wall?
Looks like it. Stuck in the mud. No real chance for it now, but that Odin spam supplementary in nature. Com is looking for a few targets and there's damage done through the walls. This is Lev. It's an all-in from them. It's a 4v4 into their retake. Stalled out by the util.
Lev's buy is going to be shocking if they don't win this.
And it's a must-win to get them up to 12. Either way you slice it, it's going to be the winning play for a potential team here. Vic and Mitch dominating their positions. A snakebite, just a cherry on top. And Okeanos, it's flashy, but too many targets to ISO, too many to hunt out. He's found himself two, but no more past it. Cloud9 are up to 12. 40 seconds left.
Oh, wow. Net taps the door.
Sato so pushed up forwards. There's only the bulldog in his hands, and he is hard committed. There's no escape from that one here. Slipping back and away. Okeanos, the rifle player, is gone. And Com, just with the stinger in hand, tempted to make a peek, tempted to make a play.
He's got to.
Forwards now as they approach. The door is going to be closing behind them, and this could be the gap he was looking for. Slipping the net right down behind them. Time is of the essence. Tickling away from them. Com, he's already behind them, but noise potentially made. They're already watching it. Well-trained eyes onto the angle. Plant down with no more problems, and Leviathan bleeding out.
How do they possibly consider that Com could be there?
Complete 180 in a turnaround here. Com is just trying to divide it. At least attract as much of their attention as possible. Claim a few kills for it, potentially there, but a satchel just dislodges him. And Lev have got to do it now with just Tex and King, but they can only do so much. King the IGL will fall, and Cloud9 pull off the impossible.
That is an insane match. That is a ridiculous comeback on Corrode and on Lotus. Somehow we had no overtimes, and yet a match with more comebacks than I've ever seen.